Welcome back to the Owatonna Coaches Show. My name is Mark Arjes, and you can find the Coaches Show on local cable here in Owatonna, Channels 8, Channel 20. Check Owatonna Softball's website, and on Facebook, search for Owatonna Softball or Youth First, and you'll find the YouTube clips of our Coaches Show segments. We want to thank our softball sponsors, Federated Insurance, Harlan's Tire and Auto, Jostens, King Orthodontics, Legacy Signs, O-Town Auctions, Taco John's, Triumph Graphics, Walzer Chevrolet, and the VFW, American Legion, and the Elks, all our service partners, and they all support Owatonna softball teams, especially in the youth fast pitch program during the summer. And again, we want to thank all of them for their support of the Coaches Show as well as our Owatonna softball program. And we're here live at Willow Creek tonight with head coach Kristi Hiatt. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. The snow's not making me too happy, but yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Well, the last segment we did with you and the girls was all about, hey, we're looking forward to the season starting and getting outside, and it was like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Right?
You know, it's been crazy because like the last 2 days we were outside and it was 70 degrees, and then all of a sudden you wake up, it's 30 degrees colder, and we're back inside. And
it was nice.
It's hard to adjust though. You're outside enjoying it, and then you come inside and it's...
And you've been through this kind of thing before, though, and that's what kind of, we were talking with the baseball coaches a little bit earlier, and one great thing about sports is you learn how to deal with adversity and changing situations and all of that.
Absolutely,
so
yep.
This is one of those that it's control what you can control.
Absolutely,
so.
And we have fun with it, and you just kind of have to go with the flow. Yeah,
great. Well, I know you guys were able to get outside and able to start some of the season and play some games, that kind of thing. I wanted to ask you first, you did some scrimmages over in Rochester, didn't you, in the Dome?
Yeah.
We were talked about that last time, but what was that like? Is it a cool environment, or what was it like for you?
It was nice for us, actually. The benefit was we got to actually play a game and actually had a wide open field, actual bases the right length, actual fly balls could go places, and so it was kind of nice. And we scrimmaged a couple of the Rochester teams, and it was actually pretty nice just to get a feel of like relays from the outfield and throw downs for the catchers, and just to hit the ball and see where it went.
Sure.
So yeah, it was nice to do that. I think it was very beneficial. I saw the benefits come out on our first game last week, actually. The girls, we played last Thursday, was our opener at Mayo, and we came out the first inning and we were up 9-0. And it was like hit after hit after hit, and I was like, this is fantastic, you know. And the girls came out ready to play our first game, and I think those scrimmages had a lot to do with it.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, and it's cool that that's a facility that's not too far away. I mean,
right.
Within an hour or whatever, but that's great. So far the season today, we were just talking with you said your administrative assistant.
Assistant coach,
Kelly,
right?
Yep. And 4-1 record's got to be, that's a great positive.
Yeah, we're very excited about our start. We started off Thursday with a 2-0 with Mayo. Yeah. And then we were 2-1 at a tournament this past weekend, so we're very happy with the 4-1 start. The girls are hitting the ball well, feeling pretty good. So
that was one of the things I think that the captains talked about, and they were pretty confident about the offense. So that must be, is there anybody in particular that's having a good start so far?
Well, all the girls are hitting the ball well, seeing the ball well. Rachel Melo is hitting far above 500 right now. A couple of the girls have had some. Shayna Thom had a triple the other day, and it's just nice to see. And the nice thing is that 1 or 2 girls get a hit, and then all of a sudden everybody is just very contagious, and they just keep going and going. So we have a lot of great leaders that once they start, everybody else is doing it, and it's fun to see. So.
That is cool. That is, and that's a great team dynamic about how one person can kind of pick a team and get them started or ignite them.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you have I know Coach Cummins, when we were talking in baseball a little bit ago, he talked about Carter McCauley being that lead-off person and how he's having a good start that way. Do you have somebody like
Rachel
that?
Melo is our lead-off batter.
She is.
Yeah, and so she's a good leader, and she's leading us with her batting average as well. So she's one to definitely start a spark for us. But
there's a senior, and she's very athletic, and I would imagine she's aggressive on the bases and stuff too.
Yep, very aggressive, very smart. With the past experience she has, she knows exactly if I should steal or when I should take off, and it's a great to see her on the bases, and she's a great leader for us, and going off with over 500 now for batting average is fantastic. Yeah.
Is that one of your team strategies, not to give away any of your secrets here, but is that one to kind of jump on it right away and then hopefully put some pressure on the defense?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I told the girls, I said right away out of the gate, don't be afraid to hit that first pitch and kind of scare them and just say like, whoa, she's ready to hit, you know. A lot of times girls just sit there and watch a few and just kind of let a few strikes go. I go, you go right after it and let that defense be ready and maybe catch them on their heels. I mean, when Rachel hit a home run this weekend, it was the first pitch of the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it was pretty exciting.
Wow.
So that I'm sure that they're going, oh boy, you know. So yeah, it's kind of fun.
Got all your kids excited,
Yep.
and at the same time you kind of instill a little fear in the phone. So
Yeah.
I wonder, pitcher's thinking, should I have thrown? I won't throw that pitch to her.
Yeah, right.
So,
Yep.
So it looks like you've got 3 wins over Mayo already this year.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Do you have to? Are you kind of done with them now?
We're done with Mayo for now, unless we see them again in the section tournament.
Sections,
Yep.
And then Eden Prairie was your only loss.
Yep.
And then Pine Island. So was that all in the tournament then?
Yeah, we played
Where was that at?
Mayo, Eden Prairie, and Pine Island in Austin this past weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And there wasn't really a winner or anything. What we did is there's more of a round robin pool play over here, another pool play over here. We all play different teams just to kind of get some games in. And the actual winners we voted on the top 20 girls for all tournament teams. So those were the winners. And so Rachel Malo and Shayna Thom got our all tournament team for the tournament. Shayna threw most of the games this past weekend and threw very well on the mound.
So then was Austin, was another pool, was Austin in that? Is that why it was down there?
Yep, Austin was in their own pool with like ESCO and St. Cloud Apollo and some other teams.
I know we were able to go down there and have our opening baseball game down there because they didn't get as much snow the last time as we did. So
the fields are very nice. Yeah,
worked out nice, but good. So how's your? What else sticks out as far as who's playing role right now? I'm assuming you must have some good pitching going on if you have a 4-1 record.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, Shayna Thom's pitching very well for us. Rachel Williamson had a good game this past weekend as well, and Rihanna Kubak comes up for us for JV and pitches a game or two, and like I said, all 3 of them had pitched very well for us. And the nice thing about them is that they're all different style and they have different speed, so we like to mix them up and try to, it's a good strategy against some teams, and kind of get them goofed up with the pitching styles.
Keep the other hitters off balance.
Absolutely, Yep.
And then I know we talked about how that's, pitching in softball is different than baseball. I know those guys, the stress on the arm and that kind of thing, they need so many days off, but your girls just...
With pitching and softball, it's a natural motion, and the only tiredness they're going to get is physically tired just from pitching so much, but their arms should be good to go day after day.
Just keep putting them out there.
Yep.
So do you know how the rest of the conference is doing so far?
It's so hard to tell right now. JM's got 2 wins and West has got 2 wins, and it's hard just to kind of see where everybody's at because it's just 2 or 3 games, and it's kind of hard to tell.
That's been crazy. I know we had Winona come in for baseball, and their JV coach told me they played 6 times, and that was only our 2nd game, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
So it's kind of that, you're just kind of watching it, but nobody's caught up to
right,
each other yet.
Right. And we're all still at 3 or 4 right now, so yeah.
Well, so barring the blizzard of 2013 today, which has already started up.
It started,
just so folks know it's snowing right now as we speak.
Yeah.
But what's next? What's supposed to happen with your schedule coming up?
Well, tomorrow we're supposed to play at home versus
so
Century.
That's going to get moved.
Yes, doubleheader. And then Friday and Saturday varsity is really involved with From the Heart. We volunteer for From the Heart on Friday night with the little kids program and stuff. And so we do that, and the kids love hanging out with them and doing stations with them. Yeah. And then Saturday morning, as a team, we do the 5K for From the Heart.
No kidding.
So we do that, and we really enjoy that. And then Monday, we go to Faribault for a makeup game. So
probably Monday is
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So, well, with the pitching difference, you can just roll them through. Like you said, you tell Mr. Swanson, schedule them up.
Yep,
right?
I did. We got to get them in.
So good. Well, thanks again for taking some time. I know you got to get to practice, but the girls seem like they're excited. It's a great start. So
yeah, we're excited.
We wish you well, and hopefully we can catch you out at Morehouse here pretty soon. We'll get a little more action that way where it's out on the diamond. So
yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks again for watching the Coaches Show, and check for the Coaches Show on cables 8 and channel 20 on Owatonna, and check Facebook. Search for Owatonna Softball and Youth First. We'll see you next time.